How to clean a foot switch on a guitar effect stomp box. You'll notice you'll need to do this if your effect is kind of fading in and out when engaged, or you'll notice some crackling or fading in and out if you wiggle your finger or foot on the foot switch. As we go inside, I'll show you why this happens. So first you're going to take the back plate off. I hope everybody out there knows how to do that. Then you're going to loosen the nut on the front of the stomp. Take that and the washer out, lay those off to the side so the switch can fall out now. Now in the back, you're going to take the stomp out, and there's two pieces that are going to want to come loose on the inside, so you're just going to want to make sure you tilt the pedal down so that the pieces don't go up into where the circuits are anchored. So pull the stomp gently loose so you don't affect the wiring in there. And you dump it out. You'll find a plastic washer and a lock washer. So now you're left with this switch. Okay, what we're going to do is get a small jeweler screwdriver and pry back slightly these metal arms that are holding it into place. So just slightly bend those back, and now you can see, especially from the side here, that we've kind of rocked it loose. So we're going to gently try to pull this out. Now try to keep things relatively flat because there's some internal parts that you don't necessarily want falling out. In the stomp there's a spring, so we'll lay that off to the side here. And now in the stomp mechanism itself, in the switch, you'll see a little white cradle, I guess as it's called. If we take that out, you'll see that there are three greased pegs that stick in there. They're spring loaded. Be careful that those don't fall out. The problem is when these get too much grease on them, apparently from the factory, they can drip down into the switch housing, and those metal plates down there that they are designed to make contact with get dirty, and there's not a good electrical connection. So we're going to take those out and clean them. That's kind of what we're doing here. That's what we're after. If one doesn't come out so well, you can just kind of jiggle it loose with your screwdriver. So we're going to take a clean, dry cloth, go through and clean each of these. I'm not going to go through cleaning each one because I've already cleaned mine, but we're going to clean each one front and back. You can probably see a little grease on there. Also, you may want to spray them with electrical contact cleaner. You can pick this up at Home Depot or Lowe's. It just kind of eats away at all the grease and junk that's on there. So spray it on there, let it dry, just on these three metal pieces on the front and back. That's kind of all you need to do, and that's it. So now putting it all back together, it's just the same thing in reverse. Take your three metal plates. Now this is, probably I think a bit tedious because if you've got big fingers or you're just kind of clumsy like me, these may not fit in first time. Anyway, you put your metal plates in there. You can see looking in now that they line up perfectly and they fit in the grooves. Take your cradle, throw that humper back in there. Make sure it's in the center. You'll see as you put this together that there's a place where it definitely fits, and you can only orient it in that one way. Take your stomp. Be sure not to lose the spring and pin that are inside there. That can be just more pieces that you have to deal with. So just put the switch, okay, I did it backwards here. Put the switch back on, and we're just going to kind of do it in reverse here. We're going to go to one side, push it down, go to the other side, kind of snap it into place. Sorry if this is going off camera. And you may need to just kind of squeeze the sides of it to bend those back into place, those metal arms, or maybe just use your screwdriver to kind of push them down and back in. Okay, now on the peg, first you're going to put your plastic washer down, and then you're going to put your lock washer down. Put it through. Again, make sure not to stretch the wires that are making contact to the switch. You don't want those to have any issues. Then put your washer down and the nut. And just turn it back into place, give it a good nice tightening with a wrench, and you're good to go. Hope this video was helpful, and good luck.